Hello and welcome to day 28 of NaNoWriMo. It's been a long road and we are just a couple days from finishing this thing. I've been able to get a few thousand words out over the past couple days. I'm not as close to the finish line as I'd like, especially with time running down. But that really brought me into what I wanted to talk about with this video. Different writers write at different paces. If you are not able to get the 50,000 words out, that's fine. As long as you are writing consistently, you are going to make something. It may take you 2 months to finish a book. That's okay. The length of time that you spend writing is really irrelevant. It's all about the mindset that you put into it. If you are writing every day consistently, you're trying to get something finished, that's really something right there. A lot of people don't even have the initiative to make it that far. Really, just by applying the effort, you are bettering yourself in one way or another. Now, for those of us who are going to hit the finish line, it's going to be a little bit of a rocky road from this point forward. Now, if you're already an established author and you have a pretty large platform, you're probably going to do pretty okay, especially if you're actually finishing up this book. Some people just use Nano as a way to get a bunch of words out. They're not looking to really finish the product. And I'm not really talking to those people. Almost all advice I give is given from a standpoint of people that want to be a professional author. But at the same time, you have to understand that being a professional author means different things to different people. Some people just want to have a book out there so they can say that they are a published author. Other people, like myself, want to make a living from the money that my books produce. Sometimes I've been able to do that, other times not so much. It's really been a lot of ups and downs in my personal career, and it's my hope to get stuff where it's more consistent on that end. But when you finish your book, before you decide to go out and hit publish, if you're going to indie publish it, I want you to spend a little bit of time researching your markets. Try to identify your target audience. Your target audience is going to be the people that are going to want to read your work. Mostly people like you. And if you're not the type of person that wants to read your own book, you're going to have to try to target who that audience is. I've put a lot of thought into this myself. Honestly, I struggle with who my target audience is. In my mind, anybody should be able to pick up my books and enjoy them. But that's not really the way it works. Different people like different things. I enjoy epic fantasy. I like reading the books. I like watching some of the movies. But when it gets right down to it, I look at a number of things when I'm selecting the content that I want to enjoy. A lot of it, if we're being honest, is really which actors are playing the roles. Because different actors or actresses, I've seen them in a number of roles in the past, so I know that they are capable of performing a particular range. And sometimes I want to see what they add to the characters. So a lot of times, I'll select content based on that. I find myself watching a fair amount of rom-coms, more than probably somebody who looks like me should, but I like a wide variety of things. I've toyed with the idea of writing romantic comedy books, but my brand at this point in time is not tailored to that market, so I really don't want to cross-promote, and if I ever did that, I'd probably start another pen name. Really, as far as finishing your book, once you've hit the finish line on it, make sure that you get it edited. Even though a quality product is the least important in a long line of things to make you successful, it is extremely important to have a quality product. You can't get return readers without the initial readers. I've said that before. But if your quality is not up to par, those initial readers are going to be only readers. They're not going to recommend the book to their friends. You're not going to get reviews. There's going to be a lot of hurdles you'll have to overcome if you don't take the time to make your book as good as it can possibly be. And sometimes that means delaying the release for a little bit, a couple months or more. Make sure that your product is as good as it can possibly be before you put it out in the world. But that's about all I'm going to say for this video. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I need to spend the next few days sitting in the seat and getting my story finished. But we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye.